How would you feel if people started reaching out to you on social media for your advice? How would you feel if you knew exactly how to use social media to crush it in your niche? Hello, I'm Keith Abel. I'm a pharmacist, a speaker, and a coach, and I help folks succeed financially and to flourish physically so they can have strong, healthy, prosperous lives. And I want to welcome you to this series of videos on how to use video on social media, specifically Facebook Lives, to generate engagement and then leads for your business. Are you not doing video now because you feel like you have to be an expert? Do you feel that you have to already have had accomplished some incredible results before you can go live with any type of video content? Do you believe that you must have some kind of technical skills or have a college degree before you can put yourself out in front of an audience on social media? That you have to be creative? What I want to do in this series is to share with you some of the common misconceptions that folks have before they start the journey of doing videos for Facebook Live or any other social media platform, and to show you some very simple concepts to help you get started today. What I hope you'll learn is that you do not have to become an expert in online marketing in whatever niche you want. You'll learn how to generate leads by leading with value, how to have never-ending sources of content for your social media posts. And my hope is that you'll be able to take what you learn from these lessons and to crush it this year in your business. You're going to learn some marketing strategies that actually work, but I just want to warn you that nothing happens overnight. You have to do what you can and work where you are right now and with the skills that you have at this point in your journey. If you want to make more money, you have to provide more value. Now, before we dive into the technical aspects, I want to start sharing with you about your mindset around social media marketing, especially as you start to do live videos, to share with you what goes on in your brain as you embark on this journey, and really any journey where you're not sure of what the outcome is going to be. Now, once you have an understanding of what's going on in that 6 inches between your ears, then you have a better chance of recognizing how your thoughts affect your success, and you'll be better equipped with ways to change what Zig Zigglar refers to as stinkin' thinking. You'll be able to stop the stinking thinking and get yourself back on track. I want you to imagine that your brain, inside your brain, there's this pendulum and it's swinging back and forth. When you start this journey, you have attitudes, you have opinions, and you've got beliefs. All of us do. We have opinions about everything. We have opinions about things we don't even need to have opinions on. And then we have attitudes, which are stronger, strong feelings about things. And then we have beliefs, things that we are absolutely know without a doubt. We're made up of these opinions and these attitudes and these beliefs. And when you start this journey, you usually have a neutral or negative opinion. What happens in our mind is we get a little bit of information. Maybe we go to a webinar, or we see a video podcast, or take a class, or read a book on a topic, or as you're doing right now, participate in a training program, and our opinion changes to somewhat positive. And when that opinion changes from neutral or negative to positive, then we say, what's the worst thing that can happen? What's my risk? What's my reward? I'm going to do this. And that pendulum swings over to the positive side. And that's what happens. Then we go into the world and we do our first video and crickets. Nobody's responding. Then what happens to that opinion? Well, it swings all the way back to the negative. Then we do a few more videos and a few more presentations, and we start getting comments on our videos, maybe some hearts or even some shares. And now we're all fired up, and our pendulum swings back to the excitement side, back to the positive. Then you get on Facebook and someone has some negative comment about you or your video, and then your pendulum swings all the way back to the negative. This thing swings daily in the beginning. Your pendulum is going to swing. Folks, that's normal. Sometimes we think we're going crazy because of all the back and forth, because we're all made up of all these opinions, attitudes, and beliefs. If you just hang in there, eventually that wildly swinging pendulum of opinions will slow down and become an attitude, because you're starting to get some responses to your call to actions, maybe a sell or two. It's still swinging a little bit back and forth, but your attitude is getting stronger, and those swings of the pendulum aren't as drastic or as wide. Then over time, leads start coming in on a regular basis. Sales start coming in on a consistent basis. More folks are signing up on your team, and that pendulum stops swinging. The attitude has now become a belief. That's in anything we do in life. not just on this journey, but in all aspects of our life and in business as well. We get involved in whatever it is, we make a commitment to do it, and then we think we don't like this swinging back and forth in our minds, so we think something's wrong. Sometimes we're excited, and sometimes we just want to puke, even quit. It's just the way people are. And most people can't get through this because they don't understand what's really going on inside their brain. Listen to my podcast or watch my video blogs. Stay plugged in to folks that are on the same journey as you and folks that have gone there before. It will calm your pendulum down until you can create that belief in your mind. We all go through it. So you have to understand your pendulum will swing, but if you continue and stay on the right track, it'll get to a point where it just doesn't swing as bad, and eventually it just doesn't swing anymore. Stay plugged in, and eventually you'll get to a point where that swinging of the pendulum just doesn't matter anymore. Now, there's reasons why people don't have the life they want. There are people who have more struggle and less support, less time and less resources than you, and they've created success anyway. Push on and ignore that pendulum that's swinging inside your head right now. You're being taught methods that work. We're in a different technological age today. Nowadays, even if you don't have a lot of friends on social media, lots of people will still see your stuff. There are more people on social media overall today than ever before. And let me ask you, what if I could show you some proven tricks to beat the Facebook algorithms and increase your engagement? Would that be something that you would feel more comfortable with about getting your message in front of more people? If I show you various aspects about using Facebook Lives to create more leads, would that be something that you can increase your success with? Whether you're generating leads right now or not, you're in the right place. So keep going. Quitting is not going to speed anything up. Now stay tuned for the next module, because we're going to show you some proven tricks to beat the Facebook algorithm and increase engagement.